Roscoe,
Yo,
you know we're living in a time of COVID-19, right?
indeed.
Don't you think it's interesting that COVID was created in a laboratory in Wuhan, China?
Yeah, we made a video about that too, by the way.
Yes, we did. I wonder what it was like the day they went in, or the days they were going into the laboratory. It was like, all right, guys, let's go in and create this virus that we're going to unleash upon the world. And a few months from now, we're going to have people be forced to take a vaccine just so they can get back to a normal life. At any rate, during this time of COVID, something else has been going on in the underworld of the world. This is like our first entry into the Prison Planet series that we're going to be doing on our channel. There's an article from ABC News that says why carjackings have skyrocketed in parts of the country during the pandemic. You want to go in on this topic?
Yeah, let's do it. With our mask on.
All right, so an article taken from ABC News actually starts off talking about a firefighter named Dewan Williams. He was working as a firefighter for almost 30 years in the Chicago Fire Department. But he was killed while carjackers came to take his SUV. The article brings out how Lieutenant Williams confronted the carjackers and he had a gun, but the carjackers also had a gun too. I know we went over this article, but is there anything you want to add to this before I go into the details of what's going on in our illustrious union?
Yes, let's get into it. First of all, I want to say that this COVID, it really got people going through cabin fever and got people wilding out real tough. You know, everybody's cooped up, and on top of that, to compound, the situation, a lot of these people have lost their jobs. Some people didn't have jobs beforehand, before all this, but you got a lot of just idle people, idle time, and you know what they say about people who are idle is kind of the devil's playground. So yeah, you got these people with nothing to do, no money. So kind of the natural thing, I guess, and I know I've talked about it in one of our other videos about, people and their predatory behavior and habits. And, this is kind of the perfect opportunity, a situation like this, the times that we live in, where people are allowed and pretty much have a license to wear masks. Yeah, they're gonna utilize these situations, you know. So you got this guy, Mr. Williams. Crazy enough, he's named after one of the homies. By the way, shout out to Tito. But yeah, it's just a sad situation. This guy's been working 30 years at his job, you know, just trying to get home. And you got some assholes who don't want to work for their stuff and instead decide to take from honest, hardworking person and end that person. And these situations are just the worst of the worst, because you got some a-hole who's not worth a lick of anything out here, who just decides that he's going to take somebody who does mean something to somebody. I'm sure that, you know, Dewan is or was loved by family, you know, or had family at least, you know, somebody who missed him, loved him, talked to him all the time, and now you've taken that away from, you know, the people around him. So yeah, just sad situation, but not one that I'm surprised by, because we've had conversations about this before, and I've said that when this whole thing kind of came to a head, that yeah, this is that the predators would come out in this situation. So that's what's happening.
I agree. I wanted to go over some of these crime stats, but the article brings out how in all of 2019, there were 501 incidents of that particular crime. It says so far, and this is at the end of 2020, I mind you, so far that number has more than doubled to 1,125 as of 2020. And we did the math, we crunched the numbers on this. This was an average of 3 carjackings per day. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it was more than 3. I think that those are the numbers that were probably reported. I think there were probably other incidences where somebody tried to jack somebody, but the driver of the car was savvy and smart enough to get away. You know, a lot of times criminals are just dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, not today. not today.
It says, but Chicago is neither the only nor the worst example of this disturbing crime trend. It says Minneapolis police report that carjackings have shot up 537% this year. Carjacking calls to 911 in New Orleans are up 126%. Oakland police cite an increase of 38%. And it says, and while many police departments do not keep carjacking specific numbers, instead classifying them as auto theft or armed robbery, crime experts state that this information is anecdotal and that these trends are going on in a lot of metropolitan areas around the country, including Milwaukee, Louisville, and Kansas City. It also goes on to bring out that there is a rise of 68% in New York, 36% in Los Angeles, and 34% in Philadelphia. So you got to think, as a person, a hardworking individual, and I'm talking to all you out there. There may be some criminals out there. If you're a criminal watching our show, don't watch our show. Go somewhere. But for you hardworking...
Well, wait a minute. Watch the show, like the show, and then don't watch the show. Let's do that.
You got to think, somebody who wakes up every day, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, gets dressed, put on their clothes. Well, even before they get dressed, they got to take a shower and get off yesterday or whatever the case may be. Wash their hair, brush their teeth, you know, moisturize their skin, put on their clothes, hop in their car, go to a job, work 8 hours at least, you know, earn a paycheck, an honest, hard-earned paycheck, have to brave traffic and deal with other people who are road raging every day. and to go to work day after day and earn the right to have that nice vehicle, only to have some sucker come along and point a gun in their face and take what they worked hard for. Those are the low life scums of the planet, and that's why I call this a prison planet feature presentation, because good hardworking people, we're trapped on this planet with these low lives, these scumbags who are willing to take something that they did nothing to earn. That's just unacceptable. Before I go into what I'm going to say, did you have anything else to add? Because I have something to add before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I just want to say that I just want to say to the people, to the honest, hardworking people out there, that just be sure to like keep your head on a swivel, keep yourself protected. Try to I know that it's wintertime right now, so it gets darker earlier. You probably want to do a lot of your stuff in the daytime at least, for right now, given that there are so many people wearing masks. There's no real way to tell who's the threat and who isn't. So a little more awareness on those who happen to be the honest, hard-working people of the earth. Just keep your head up, man, because the predators are out. So that's all I got.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. For all the hardworking people out here, people who don't want to be victimized, exercise your Second Amendment right. If you can protect yourself, do so by any means necessary against the scum of the earth who choose to prey on hardworking people. They don't deserve to breathe. I'm not God, I'm not judge, jury, or executioner, but when you prey on people, if you're a predator amongst your fellow humans, you don't deserve to be amongst us. This is a prison planet. I will let the world know. I protect myself. Do not run up on me.
Oh,
it's
man.
not It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I can promise you that.
I tell you one thing, you think I'm praying, you will be praying.
Let us pray.
Let us pray.
I'm a part of the pew pew community. Pew pew. But anyway, for the honest, hardworking people that support the Warheads, please give us a like. Give us a comment or two. Subscribe to our channel, hit that bell notification so you can get our notifications when we do post new videos. Go to our Warheads page on Facebook. You can ask to join the group and join the discussion. People are welcome. Just come and support the group and be kind to everybody in there. We're just here sharing stories of what's going on around the world, trying to keep people aware of what's going on in these crazy times that we live in, and just so that everybody can be aware and alert. At any rate, is there anything you wanted to add before we head out, Roscoe?
No, you said it all, Apocalypto. Everybody should just like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got the page on Facebook. Like you said about our new page on YouTube, Warheads Entertainment. When you do look us up, make sure it's Warheads with a Z with ENT attached. So it's all one word. It'll be a lot easier to find us that way. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, man. Warheads out. Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter.
Yes, sir.